Hello fellow mayors, this is Tanya Valdez, aka Beatbox Tan, and I am the mayor of a little town called Mount Zion. On the previous video, I went ahead and gave you a sneak peek inside of my home. Now it's time to give you a tour of my town. So I'm going to go ahead and start off in the shopping district. And I'm not going to take you through the actual stores themselves, but kind of want to just show you what I have up in my shopping district. TNT Emporium, and you'll see Gracie's having a sale. You know what that means, right? That means that she's switching from one series to another series, and in between she's holding awesome sales on the items that she is kind of liquidating. And during that time is when you can get the card series, the playing card series. So here's my museum off all the way to the right, and I have the insects completely full, and the fossils as well. Now I am missing a couple of fish, and I am missing paintings for the art exhibit. So I actually have, I don't know how many I need for the paintings, but for the fish I only need like a few. Now, getting into my town, I told you guys in the last video that it is a complete disaster. I have been trying to get the town exactly the way I want it, and I have items scattered all throughout the floor because I don't know what to do with them. My museum is full of stuff, and my character's house is full of stuff. My wardrobe is full of stuff, and my other character, I've already built up his house, so I need to get my third character started so I can start kind of cleaning up the town, which you guys are going to witness my town cleanup. And I'm a little scared, I have to be honest, because that means I'm going to have to get rid of items that are rare, or they're only available at a certain time, or they're hard to come by. But I need to just do this because this is crazy. Oh, this is nothing yet. It gets bad, it gets bad. Okay, so let's start up here, and you're going to see where the patterns kind of changed and where I kind of need to fix them up. I didn't think about it before I read new QR codes, and I kind of placed them in the wrong areas. So instead of a path, you're going to see a water trail, which you'll see it's not going to make sense whatsoever. But here's my retail. Here are my red carnations. I have the gold roses here. My 4-leaf clovers. At some reason, I was trying to get a money tree and I buried bells, and it normally produces bells, but for some reason this one didn't. I don't understand it. Some pink and white carnations here. Now, after putting over 500 hours, you would think I'd have blue roses by now. But for the life of me, I cannot obtain blue roses. I'm at the point where I'm ready to ask friends, in which I did on Facebook and Twitter. I said, hey, I need blue roses. I'm going to try one more time. And if I cannot get them, please, somebody, if you have a couple of them to spare, please give them to me. I need blue roses. And I do have one of my friends that's like, yeah, let me try and get some more. But I want to do this on my own. I really do. I just can't. So if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I've researched it. I thought I've researched it enough to know how to get them, but they're just not coming for some reason. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my orange roses and my purple roses, and I'm putting those together to get the hybrid red roses. Now you'll see it's kind of sporadic and messy right now, but I had been keeping it kind of clean. Now those hybrid red roses, I take it to another whole separate area. I put those together, and I'm not getting blue roses. I know sometimes the hybrid red roses will create another red rose, and those are not hybrid roses, so I need to get rid of those. And I thought that was the problem I was having before. So as soon as one sprouts that I know for sure is not a red hybrid, I get rid of it. And normally here too, like when it starts getting messy like this, I kind of clean it up a little bit, but I just haven't done it. Now this is a little bit of the problem that I've been telling you about. All of these items that I kind of need to figure out what to do with. See, I got this song for my son to take him into his world, but I was trying to get a big clam to kind of make a music box. Haven't done it. So it's sitting on the floor, which I should have got the big clam first and then just bought the music, which I'll probably do that. And you can see that my town fruit is the apple. So here's my perfect apple, and I have a tree of everything. This is the house. You guys saw the outside of my house before. Here's my little trail here. For some reason, I cannot get blue hydrangea bushes right here. because they keep dying. So once I put this project up, for the flower archway, I forget exactly what it's called, I couldn't plant anything behind it. It just keeps dying, so just have to leave it at that. If I put flowers, it looks a little weird. Now here's one section of my beach. I'm not going to go throughout the whole beach because you guys know what it looks like. In some towns, and this is the case in my son's as well, this goes across. And as you can see on the bottom right hand screen, that's where the second section of my beach is. But his is just one continual beach, which kind of makes it a little bit easier because the only way to cross that is to either go around or if you're wearing your wetsuit, which I normally don't use. The only time I'll go diving for things is at the island, and I'm normally already renting the suit instead of wearing it. So more items on the floor. Oh, see this? This is what I'm talking about. This is where I changed the QR code, and this was once a path, and now it's water. So that's going to get cleaned up. Here are my different variations of my tulips, my coffee shop, and because I have to do this, or else it'll bother me. Even though I know, look, see, this is a strange addiction I have. Look, I know it's going to fall into my flowers and it's going to disappear, but I can't just let it pass over and not do anything about it. Oh, nice. Okay, well, that worked. This, I need to clean up my flowers. I have my ordinance set on a beautiful town, so they're constantly planting flowers, which is a good thing, but it sometimes gets a little bit out of hand. So this is the second side of my beach, and off to the right, that's where it comes from the other side. Cabin is here for when I want to go visit the island, and I just scared that huge fish away, and I'm not going to go down that way, it just kind of ends that way. A lot more items I need to figure out what the heck to do with. I had a lot more town projects too, but I went ahead and started tearing some down. Oh no! Don't be sad, Savannah. I'm not in the mood to talk, me brethren. Me brethren. Please just let me emote for a while. But no, Savannah, you're one of my favorites. Probably got in a fight. Hi, Ed. I blame you. I totally blame Ed. Anyway. Okay. Sorry. I cannot just pass my villagers up. So, dreamed about the kind of fruit that is rare around here. So, anything that's not an apple. Oh, okay, a peach. Yes, I'll get you a peach. I'll get it later because I don't need to do that right now, Bree. Okay. Now, moving on. Here's my other character's house over here. And check this out. All of these items are supposed to go into his house. But in his house, it's a mess in there too. So once I get that third character set up, then I can kind of start shifting things around and life will be great. Until then, I cannot really do my town cleanup. So the last section of my town, I really want to show you. This is where the majority of my hybrid red roses are. And as you can see, I got some purples, some pinks, but still no blue roses. And I can guarantee you every single one of these are hybrid red roses. So if there is something I'm doing wrong, and yes, I'm watering them. Right now they haven't been watered today. But please let me know. I don't get how I have not had one blue rose grow in my town whatsoever. And I've been doing this part for a couple of months now, and like I said, I've tried it before. This is just the last time I'm trying to do it before I just melt down and ask somebody for help. But other than that, that's the little town of Mount Zion, and you guys will be helping me with my town cleanup, and I'm going to be it's going to be rough. It's really going to be rough because I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of stuff I don't want to get rid of, that I just want to hoard, but I'm going to have to just bear with it. But until next time, thanks for joining me.